my door now. I try to lie, was it always so? Cause nothing feels the same anymore. I've seen this all before. Why didn't I do more? Now I'm picking up the pieces from the floor. How could we just ignore our problems? Now they pour out, filling up the room with silence. Can you be my nightlight? And I'll be your superhero. Superhero. Can I be your superhero? I'm sorry if it's taking me a while. I'm trying to figure out who I am. The city lights are keeping me up at night, so I don't even bother going to bed. I'm tired of wasting away my time. I would give up everything to be near you. Oh, I miss the days when you were mine, but I can be your superhero. I shouldn't call you at night when I'm here all alone, thinking about the last time I tried to tell you what my feelings were like. I'm usually not the one to try to swallow my pride. Oh my, oh, what you doing to me? Ice cold veins, when you cut me deep, I'll bleed out. I feel like I'm losing it. Oh, why is it so hard for me to breathe now? Can you be my nightlight? And I'll be your superhero. Superhero. Can I be your superhero? I'm sorry if it's taking me a while. batem no meu peito sem parar. Quando chega perto não sei nem respirar. Tua sombra dança no meu corpo devagar. A noite chama, vem comigo se soltar. Teu calor me muda, me deixa em febre. Quando vejo a luz em você tudo desce. O som me empurra, o tempo não mede. Só vem comigo antes que isso aconteça. Teu sorriso corta tudo ao meu redor. Quando fico longe tudo perde o tom. No seu movimento perco direção. Mas sigo firme, sigo tua vibração. Chama que eu vou te encontrar. Nem o céu consegue se o mundo travar, deixa travar. Ninguém vai parar. Me leva pra longe. Isso for loucura. I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world I've covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who read my cards.
All right, we are going live, hopefully soon after a little pistol bash. It's Birdman here, joined with the GOAT, Dougie. How we doing, Dougie?
I'm doing good. I'm doing real good. I've been looking forward to this match all day, baby. Too bad we only got me for 20 minutes because these guys took fucking forever, but I'm ready to go, Jeremy.
Oh, fuck yeah. So now they're currently arguing about the server after taking 30 fucking minutes to connect.
I love that.
Love that. But yeah, this should be a spicy one. This will probably be the first I see of Up this year. We haven't really been scrimming them much. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Me either.
I don't know.
We haven't really seen much of them. I think the last time everyone kind of collectively saw Up was, I think they had I want to say they had some type of an upset win or something. They had a good. They beat us, I think, in one of the cups.
Yeah.
I don't know. Long story short is my last feeling about Up was that they were back on the rise. So I think this will be the first real test for them this season, going up against Jannies. And for Jannies, they got to be on upset alert. They've been playing pretty well, but if you underestimate your enemy, well, bad things happen, Jeremy. So we'll see tonight.
It does look like they're probably going to switch servers, so we'll give it a second for that. Let me take a look, see if I can find any of the results from this year. This season, I should say.
I want to say both teams should be undefeated.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. League match screenshots. Found it. Yep, Janitors beat Modern 2-1. Actually, Up lost a map to Modern.
But did they win 2-3?
No, they lost 2 maps.
That's right. That is right. That is right.
What I remember. Yep.
That is what I remember. Which is.
Axis eliminated. Allies win.
Yeah. All right. What can you send me Janitors info? Or the No, I now need they were going to Tipsy's. Let's see. It's the Up server. There it is. I just got it. Somebody had 5 more ping. Oh yeah,
In 2026.
absolutely. Especially after
Unless it's real bad. But other
Yes.
than that, just shut up.
Yep. Yep. I mean, it makes sense if it's 2 different locations. Like,
Yeah.
no one really wants
Yeah.
to play
I get
GFW, but this was, I think, I'm almost positive is a Chicago to a Chicago, but we will see. So, the other nice thing is we got Trump back. I know he's been traveling, so there was, Nova was standing in, so we get the full roster of Up to see what they're really about. I do think that Modern loss did come with Nova playing.
But nonetheless, I expect. I don't know.
Whoa, yeah.
I expect
Nova
Up to
didn't
be
play
able
bad.
to get the job done.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Nova was definitely not the reason they lost to Modern.
Yeah.
So let's see. This should be a fun one.
Yeah, and Up can randomly surprise and play really well. I like to think that they've been playing better. I know from scrimming Janitors that they are just as good as they've always been. But they're a team that's known to fuck it up time to time, buddy.
Yep. Yeah, they do fumble the ball.
They do fumble. I think we'll know in the first half of this game if we're going to have a close one or if we're going to have a 3-0. I think we'll know by the first half based off how Up starts to play right off the bat. They come out slow and they start getting beat up on, it's going to be a long night.
It will. It absolutely will. Because then once the confidence gets flowing with Janitors, they start playing more confident. Or
then
once
it's all.
start
They know they're
winning,
better.
then
Yeah.
the ball. Yeah, it's a snowball. So let's see. Pistol Bash on 2 Jane really just does not fucking matter.
Agreed.
So hopefully we don't have any scumbags to drag this one out longer than they should. But I mean, double up. Harold hit him with a ping.
Allies eliminated.
I expect Up to play slow. They like to sit and spawn no matter what the map is. So let's say Let's see if janitors can handle that, because janitors definitely has that ADD, the ADHD. They gotta start running around and killing shit if it doesn't happen.
Correct. And I think another big thing here too is the team that plays scared, especially on 2Jane, you end up getting picked apart. And I've played against both these teams and been on the receiving end of playing scared. So whichever team comes out with the most confidence is going to have the most success here, at least on 2Jane.
Yeah, absolutely. It's an early cross, but cross is back for some reason. Who's that?
That was very
tipsy.
Interesting.
You do all the work
I don't know
to
about
get
that.
across, and then you run
I'm staying.
back.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm staying.
nice little pick out of Sixer. Good to see Sixer on the scope. Hostage cleans up, though. Wow, I like this little mid over the wall.
Yeah, 2 players too. Usually you only see 1, but the fact they got 2 here, it's going to be all up to ethics up on that A bomb site, and he does take down both of them, Jeremy. Ooh,
Yep. Hostage, though, gets a great fucking angle.
he's at 4 on the board already. He's going for an ace
Axis
first round.
eliminated.
Oh,
Allies win.
Nitrix messes it up, but great round out of Hostage there. Some tight angles he's hitting those shots.
Tight angles. That was a beauty, actually.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, pretty standard opening here. Mid smoke out of janitors. Pretty standard for them. Harold coming out mid. What was a little different for me, from my perspective, was another player teamed up with Harold there. They usually just kind of send one up mid. Everyone else does their usual.
Nice name.
Down goes Tipsy. He's a player that's going to have to step up. They need consistent. If Up wants to play it back at that top level, they're going to need consistent 20 bombs out of this guy.
Yep.
I want to see it against a top team, or else I'm not going to be a believer. Down goes Case and Ethics to Glad. Glad's going to be box roof to small roof, Jeremy, almost every round. Let's get a counter.
Yes.
We're, I believe, 2 for 2.
Yes, absolutely. And he will be there quick. Oh,
And he will be there
misses the
quick.
Jump. Not great. But he still gets kill on Trump. Oh, Sixer heard the noise. Oh, and the little bunny hop.
Ooh, nice shot.
Matrix.
Ooh, nice shot.
Sixer.
Working on a 1 versus 4 here. Sixer.
You can't peek Sixer like this. You leave him in his fucking corner. Hide. Make him come to you. If you give Sixer an opening, he will tear your head off.
Yes. Maybe even your ass.
Yes. Yeah, probably through your
Actually,
ass. Your head
actually,
through your ass.
yeah. For sure, ass involved.
Yep. There'll be some penetration.
Yeah.
So,
Pairing, possibly.
Hostage in a good spot to shut this down. Sixer going to go the high route. Smart.
Axis eliminated.
But good angle out of
Allies
Hostage.
win.
Held it. Didn't overpeak. But
Another thing that's going to be interesting to see is if Up can change up their positions, because they're quite a static team. You're going to see, even on a map like 2J, where most teams play spawn base, I think you're going to see Trump at B boxes quite a bit. So far, he's been there 2 out of 2 rounds.
yeah, that is a wild play. Screw. Oh, we got our first
Ooh, is that
smoke.
I want you to take a look at number 4 in blue. That would be Glad on box roof. 3 out of 3 rounds.
Immediately. And gets kill on Sixer.
Immediately. Yes.
Harold throw 1 on the old roof smoke counter for him. It did get him killed. He turned the corner and was
What a boy,
not ready.
Case, man.
Nice shot. And Caseman really needs to be consistent for this team to frag. Everyone needs some consistency. They're so up and down
Correct.
across the board. But
Ooh,
you're right.
glad.
It is an interesting play style. Not going off spawns. It does.
Yeah, there you go.
it does
Trump
make
was
A
at B
risky.
that round.
Yep, absolutely sitting on the back of the truck. Yeah, you
Ooh,
do not
nice
expect
case, man.
Casey to be that close. They know where he is now. Ooh, nice shot on
Nice shot. Jay trying to do his best Doug impression at A steps and fucking it up.
Allies eliminated.
Attaboy, Tipsy.
Axis
Yeah, that was a
win.
good angle.
Ooh,
Nice flick. Yeah, I really
Go
thought
fire it up
Matrix was
here.
gonna win that. Yeah, up needed
fire
that.
it up.
They really needed that. Because you could definitely see it start to steamroll it if they don't. He'll get some
Absolutely. Yeah,
rounds at least.
going down 3-0 on offense, or while you're on defense, not a great look.
Peek mid. I like a little aggro on a Sixer. Edging the smoke.
Yeah, like I edge Panther's mother.
Absolutely. You got to keep her fresh.
Yeah. Ooh, Tipsy and smoke. That's against Harry. It's a good read by him, understanding that Harold's been kind of doing that most of his life on this map. And Glad, where was he?
Box roof.
Box roofed. 4 for 4. Little nade for Beacon. Careful.
Ooh. Luckily, I think that went out of the map.
I think it did.
Just missed
Jump
that
it, A.
one. Yeah, changed it up a bit. I also saw they picked up a shotgun. I don't think they had the shotgun the first 2 or 3 rounds.
Yeah,
They'd
I think
probably
once they got a
planned
round win.
Yeah, once they get a gun.
Gun. Trump's very liable here to get his head ripped off any moment by 2 janitors. Look at that. And that's going to be a hostage. NJ, Jeremy. They're just waiting. And there it is.
Yeah,
That's a veteran play by those 2 players.
Absolutely. Caseman gets caught out. Now Tipsy is rather stretched here. Ooh, pulls out the shotgun. Unfortunately, takes the long fight with the shotgun.
Wow.
Going for the fight, was not ready. Gets his ass pistol.
I like the early timeout. What we're seeing here, Jeremy, is exactly what we talked about before, is up playing timid.
Yes.
To standard, just I'm going to go A, you go B, let's see what happens. Well, we're seeing what happens. We're just getting picked off. We're playing standard spots, B boxes, behind A tank. Not much dynamic movement here. We're not crossing. We're not smoking mid. We're not smoking island. We're not getting a nade stack with a push somewhere. We're just going to bomb sites, and we're letting a team that already on paper is better than us play a better style, play to their style. And that's not conducive to a W. So let's see if this timeout we see anything different, Jeremy, because this ain't working.
No, you can't let genders dictate the pace and the format of the rounds. I'd like to see Up maybe get some East presence, get across, even if you have to.
And don't jump back?
Yeah, don't jump back. I mean, because you're right. Glad's going to go box roof every round if you don't force him not to.
Yeah.
So, and
audience, keep a look at number 4, please. And I would like you to keep an eye on where this man is headed.
Yeah. Early pick from
Interesting. Ooh. Maybe a little deviation because he has a Thompson.
Yep.
Ooh.
Saw that cross.
Got that info for sure.
Yep.
And he's dead.
Yep. A little too aggro. And I do think that's part of a product of them not playing off spawns. So sometimes the A guy spawns on the wrong side of spawn.
Correct.
So they can't get a roof. There's no A roof presence. Ooh, nice shot out of 6.
That's too easy. That smoke's maybe a little off, maybe an errant bloom, if you will, and that's just too easy for a player with no support from the roofs to take out Sixer.
Absolutely. Trump cleans up the last one. Really, Sixer bailing his teammate out.
Yeah, I don't think we saw anything different out of the timeout. Maybe there was a conscious decision to send Sixer specifically B for the range. That could have been the changeup. But other than that, just a little bit better execution by Up.
Absolutely. Ooh, Harold with a shoddy early.
On the board. Harold on the board.
Oh, that's good to see. Don't need any Panthers.
Ooh, Caseman with 2. Jump moving in here with his teammate. And did they clear out? Ooh, ethics, baby girl.
Shot. Yeah, I think that was a nice flank from Caseman. He pushed mid, jumped the wall, and caught them.
Yeah. I love that play when a team has committed to that A push. If there's a mid smoke that's cutting off that spawn roof angle or even island, you can get up nice and greasy early at banana.
Yep, absolutely. A little silent jump over. Nitrix in a tough position in a 3-on-1 here up on A stairs.
Yeah, based off the way he's playing, Jeremy, I think he has the information here that at least one player, I mean, that should be a given at this point, that Tipsy's here. The way that he peeked A stairs onto the tank makes me believe he's somewhere close as he's checking these. But this is going to be a tight angle for him. The timing gets Tipsy, but he's got a shotty to bail him out.
Yeah, that was a tough one. Yeah, interesting. So, Up struggled passing around the shotgun. Even saw Sixer on it from time to time. And
On a home,
just
maybe.
like, yeah, and they just sort of give it to Tipsy. You do it.
Yeah. I like that they picked it up. Let's see if our boy goes where we think he's going. Ooh.
Absolutely, immediately.
And that's a touchdown, Jeremy. That's what we call a touchdown.
Yep. 5 out of 6 is not bad.
Not bad. I've been playing a lot of COD too, Jeremy.
Yep. Ooh.
Oh.
Oh no.
That could have been very bad for Janitors. Tipsy getting in there deep. I mean, he could have blown out this whole B execute up that I think is on the way. Trump at B boxes. We're going back to our standard gameplay. I don't love it, but I don't know if I hate it. Oh.
It's Case, man.
I hate it. I take it back. I hate it.
Yep.
It's just too predictable.
It is.
You know?
And Case Man tried some aggression there, but he did it alone. So,
Yeah.
I mean...
Tipsy went
it
first,
has to
then
be-
Case Man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
going at him one by one just is never going to work.
It's just, you know, those positions exist for, like, people play them for a reason. B tank.
Yep.
Like, I mean, you're limited by what the map provides you to use as cover. But you got to mix up the timings that you're at these positions, too. There's some nuance. Ooh, that's an elbow. There's some nuance to these things. If you're at
Eliminated.
comfortably at B boxes at 1 minute and 30 seconds into the round, their nades are coming. Their smoke's popping out. They're gonna peek those angles and clear them one by one, and you're just gonna be in their crosshairs.
Absolutely. And the spots may be limited, but the crossfires and...
Ooh, that is a
ethics.
beauty. He brings so much to this team just
He
by
does.
not being someone who follows a playbook. A little aggressive there, but I like it.
Yep.
I don't hate it. Let's get back in the game. Oh, Tipsy,
Ooh,
blind.
Tipsy. Yep. Not great. Takes a couple shots, gets the fuck out. Doesn't have a second. Yeah. That was Sixer getting naded and
Yep. Be
a
truck,
spot
I
that
believe.
Trump plays. Yep.
Yeah. I do enjoy that they're mixing it up a little bit. Trump getting 2, even it out here. Actually, 3 versus 2 here in favor of Jannies. Or, excuse me, in favor of Up. Ooh,
Jay runs Trump
just as
down.
I say that. Yeah, that little 2-3 split. 2 Jane's a map where the allies are never really out of it if they get into a good position. And now they've got the bomb down with Nitrix on scope to support. Or on bucket to support, I should say. Not with the scope. Ooh, great little retake by the boys. Yeah, great retake by the boys there.
And that's the coordination we want to see out of Up. Caseman
They're
got
capable.
the info, got shot at, and he let Tipsy take the shot. And then just quick
Explosives
turn.
diffused.
That was an interesting
Axis win.
positioning out of Jay there, just sort of sitting in the middle of nowhere on the bomb. I'd hope or I would like to see him get to a better post plant position.
I agree. And with that note, unfortunately, Jeremy, Daddy's got to go scrim. I didn't know I had one.
It's all good, buddy. Fuck him up. So
We will.
have a good one. Always a pleasure.
See ya, buddy. Yeah.
So little 8-8 here for the or 4-4 here for the boys. Round 8. Oh, down a leader of Piccolo Vulture apparently. Shot out of Tipsy early in the round. That's what we need out of him. Trump catching 2 nades. Unfortunately, oh Jay just ratting in a corner and glad runs down Caseman. Nice change of pace going B here. Bomb down. A difficult retake. How's it going, Telly?
What's up, buddy?
How is it going? Do you have the server info or do you need it?
No. Send me that.
Okay.
How's it going so far? I know a little bit delayed on the stream, but saw a little bit of the beginning. It's a little back and forth, but I know Janny's obviously on the quote unquote hard side. Not looking too shabby.
No, they've really looked comfortable. But Up has played well. So we'll see. We'll see if one team can pull ahead. Up, unfortunately, is playing a little predictable. but they're hitting their shots, so it sort of bailing them out on some rounds. Caseman, as I say that, Caseman gets a little aggro here in East, and that's exactly what I like to see. Takes down Glad. Sees the nade. Janitor's definitely one of those teams that have nades for everywhere, from everywhere, just based on how long they've played the game. So if you get seen, you got to look up and start moving, because a nade is coming your way.
Yeah, they've got nades for everything, and like you guys said earlier, right? I mean, it seems like both teams playing a little static and up on the defensive side, not opting to play spawns, but to kind of play static spots. And here they are; they're up this round.
Yep. Finally, some A roof presence out of up. Because they play such a weird style of just like set spots rather than off spawns. The A roof presence is very difficult and requires the A people to get the right spawn. Harold putting the bomb down. He does have a car, which will help. But I want to see up take this together. I like this. Giving him a little time to stew in it, think about it, worry about it. There we go. Harold had to get moving, had to get chasing a kill on a 3-on-1, but smart out of
Yeah, that was always going to be a tough one for him, right? In a 1v3, Touge in one of those maps, especially at the A site. As long as up work together there, I don't think there's too much that can go wrong. But either way, 5-5.
Absolutely, back and forth, back and forth. You like to see it. Let's see. So now Tipsy has a shotgun again. Doug and I were talking about it. Tipsy sort of thrust into that role as the new player. We'll see if he can handle it. Both you and I know it is not always the most glorious of positions, but it is a necessary evil.
Yeah, right. It's not, but it can also be very important. I know Case hasn't picked up the shotgun in a while, especially since Tipsy's been here. But that's someone who you could look to every now and then if things really aren't going well. Someone else who can pick it up.
Yep, and that's important. Very important. Harold getting some space. He definitely saw somebody get cut through. I think his teammate took care of it. Trump at that back B truck that he seems to love. Jay's got to know he's there. Does just see an ass, and all of a sudden it's a 2-on-1. Tipsy can't go down there. Here comes the nade. Oh, Trump.
Allies win.
And Jeremy, you said it right. Janitor's just one of those teams that they're going to have a nade from a lot of places to a lot of places, and that one's going to end the round.
Yeah, Trump calling back to his baseball days, trying to guess the bounce, and unfortunately, he must have been a pitcher because that was not it. Nice to see him throw a nade back. Definitely a more mid-heavy presence here. Good push out of Tipsy, though. That's a little aggression, and I like to see that. I'd like to see them coordinate it a little bit more. Case catching a nade. Again, playing the B truck where Trump is sixer cool smoke on Glad.
I could make a joke about that, but I think it's a little too soon.
Yep. You have some open wounds that we'll need to heal before we start joking about that. So, on the bomb site, unfortunately, Harold loses his cover. And again, 3-on-1 for Harold. Let's see if he can hold this together a little bit better. I do like this spot. He's got to force basically 3 1-on-1s.
Yeah, unfortunate for Harry. Another 1v3. He's getting those plant points though.
Yep. He just reload glitched into oblivion.
He just gets his head ripped off there. And one thing that's a little interesting for me to see from that first half, I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing, but Janitors opted to play that offense a bit slow. You know, having played them many times on this map, I think they are good at mixing it up, and they're probably, you know, doing it a little bit towards their opponent as well. But what do you think, Jeremy? 6 rounds? You think they're okay with that?
Yeah, I think they're fine with 6 on offense. It's a fairly even map. Outside of, like, maybe Burgundy, you really got to give the defense a little bit of an advantage, just because they have to come to you. You have time as your 7th man, or your 6th man. So, we'll see. They got to know that up plays slow, though, so no reason to just push. Great nade out of Nitrix. Oh, Trump is not happy about that. Ethics misses the shot. And who is that gets a cross? It looks like Jay gets a cross. Sixer does catch Glad, getting a little bored.
And talking about jokes, you could potentially throw out the meme of the up gameplay. We'll see if that comes to fruition.
Absolutely. Caseman trying to do the Dougie, get A stairs and up down, but he forgot the up down part. Very crucial to that A stairs domination.
Yes.
The up down glitch is very crucial.
Maybe the most important part. Definitely the most important part.
It is. Yeah, you're probably better off up downing in the middle of nowhere than just standing at A stairs with your head showing. Ooh, nice shot out of Ethics, though. Switch up on the scope as well. You got Ethics on the scope instead of Sixer. So, offensive and defensive scope change up.
I kind of like it, right? If you think about the meta going into LAN 3, which is really what everyone cares about, of course, the most, it's going to give their opponents a new look that they're going to have to play against if, you know, when they play against up.
Absolutely. Ooh, nice. Little pistol out of hostage. Yep, that was a clean round out of them. They did lose 2 people, but they were out of great shots. So, Shell, this was a first map. Yeah, they started 30 minutes late because they couldn't decide on a server and didn't connect till 45. Nitrix definitely got bumped on that nade. I saw that little head shake. Hate when that happens. Anytime my smoke lands on the roof, I blame somebody else. Oh, hostage getting a run over. But Caseman decides to even it up by taking out Tipsy.
Yeah, Case is lighting up the kill feed here, and I know we saw the smoke on the roof in the first half. We're just trying to even it out here. Oh, and speaking of team kills,
Harold.
Well, I'm not sure what's going on this round. I think people are forgetting what jerseys they're wearing.
Absolutely. Harold just saw a Nazi and had to take him off the board. Gotta appreciate that. Gotta appreciate that. Ooh, just whiffs. He's in a tough spot now. Yep. Love that. Close the distance. Blow their face off. Ooh, double tag on Trump. Going for the jump shot. Oh, catches Ethics trying to get a little squirrely. Ends up in a 2-on-1.
Oh, no.
And did he run out of bullets in the shotgun? Why did he pull out?
I don't know, but I was just getting ready to say it was such a veteran play there from Harry getting that triple, and then just at the end, I think you're going to want to keep the shotgun out.
Yeah, 3 feet away from you, and he's on a pistol. That was a forgettable round. 2 TKs, and then switching to the wrong gun to lose a 1-on-1. But
I think when these guys do VOD review, that one's going to get round 14 is going to get thrown out the window.
Yep. Just go ahead and delete that one. See if I can clip it in the VOD for you guys. Get rid of it.
But I mean, look, just like that, it's not only 7-7, but Up's got the lead in this round.
Absolutely. Glad in a interesting spot. Tipsy crawling on his stomach like a snake. Did not expect Glad to be there. Ethics just misses the shot. Who's that creeping? You got Caseman creeping up mid. Did not expect Nitrix to be laying just sort of in an off angle. shot out ethics. Lad with a little one-tappy.
Yeah, this has been a back and forth round. It went from 5v3 to 3v3, 2v2, 1v1. Glad with the nade out. Doesn't connect.
Avoiding. Smart. Let him stew it a little bit, right? Make him start to think, okay, did he go mid? Did he go? Does he still spawn? Do you know if they changed that little cage there to be, you can shoot through it?
I think you can.
Okay.
I think you can. Someone in the chat, please correct, but I'm pretty sure you can. And I like what you said, right? He's kind of doing nothing is actually doing something here. It makes ethics have to look everywhere. And it works.
The push noise.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, well, he didn't actually shoot through, but someone will confirm if you can. And I mean, Jeremy, right? I mean, if you think about that, those rounds are what separate, you know, the best teams from the better teams, right? I mean, you go down 5v3, you still win the round, and it's such a crucial round at this point in the game.
Absolutely, absolutely. And honestly, I can't give Glad credit for doing that on purpose, but running into the bush made him turn and put his head out. If that was on purpose, that's galaxy brain level shit.
Yeah.
We'll just give that one to him, I guess. Tipsy taking some serious damage up mid. And Harold really opting for that jail smoke.
Yeah, that's an interesting smoke. You know, I see him run it a bunch, and it definitely is a little bit different than throwing it just straight up mid. And well, there's carnage all over the map.
Absolutely. Hostage no scope them through full smoke, and then catches a second one with the MG.
Allies eliminated.
Trump saw his head.
Win.
Yep, that is Sixer confirming the MG has a glitch where you hop on it with whatever gun you hop on it with, it does that damage from time to time.
Uh-oh. Admins have been notified. We gotta call out in the chat. Yep. See what happens there.
Absolutely. Ooh, quick around there.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Tipsy and Case just getting absolutely fucking destroyed. Jay getting a little aggro. Oh, he is big time fuck now if they saw him. I don't think they did because they're not holding him.
Yeah, so he gets in there unseen. This will be an interesting position once the smoke fades. See if he can make something happen.
I mean, he has all of mid. Now you don't have to worry about anybody coming up mid.
Yep.
He just has to be patient. Does have somebody above him in Sixer. Sixer, I don't think Sixer meant to do that. I think he wanted to get to box. He's really worried about A stairs, which he should be.
Let's see if he looks.
He will not.
Nope.
Absolutely
nope.
does not. Jay, not taking any risks and doesn't go for the bash. Yeah, that's a one and done spot. Let's see if
but honestly, if you think about it, kind of gets the job done, brings him down from 4v3 to 3v2. We'll take that.
Absolutely.
Axis win.
And good patience out of Harold. He saw the guy up top, knew he didn't have the range to deal with it, called it out for his teammate to get the kill, and went after that kill in middle. So that was a veteran move. Quick little score check since we haven't brought that up. Pretty even across the board. Nitrix catching a deep nade. Hostage catching another one. Normally you'd see a team put a little bit of pressure on A after you get a nade kill A, and they don't. Because they're still in spawn. Now they're moving towards A, a little slow.
Yeah, and I think you guys have brought it up earlier, right? Confidence. And once Janitors gets rolling and you're playing against a team like that, you definitely start to lose a little confidence, and that might be why you're seeing maybe a little bit of a slower time getting into sight.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Because you're worried, okay, well, there's still maybe one there, and he could kill all three of us. Glad in a good spot, not a great spot.
Allies win.
They knew he was there, so hard to get out. 10-8. That was a good recovery from up.
Yeah, it was a good recovery. That was a pivotal round for him. They stay within arm's length here. Let's see what they can do.
Oh, that is Trump is not happy
Yeah.
about that. He said a bad word.
he would have got canceled on stream for sure.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Backbeat truck. Now they have the info. Sixer does have a nade. Ooh, little tag there on the Harry. I like this crossfire they got at the A-bomb site. They did back it out, but... Ooh, hostage
That little
even
A-box
set.
under roof has been a position that's been utilized by both teams now.
Absolutely. Hostage even hit him with a where'd that land?
Yeah.
Which will tilt you off the face of the
Oh
planet.
no.
Nitrix catches Caseman lurking up. That was mid. Smart out of Janders right now. No reason to overpeak. Hold your spots.
No, they're definitely playing it right. They're playing the opponent that will make you pay for impatience and, just not doing the right thing. So,
Yep.
really good.
Up is one of those
Really
teams
smart.
you just let him run out of time. Nice peek
Yep.
by Tipsy. Getting the bomb down. This is a 3-on-2, but they're in good spots. Harold misses an early shot on Sixer. And you definitely don't want to give Sixer a second chance. Nice shot, though. Oh, he did not expect him to stay prone on the bomb. Tagging both of them. Tipsy fighting for his life. Turns the corner, gets the first one. Shot. It's in a really good spot here. Harold taking more damage. Close the distance. Oh, Tipsy.
Incredible.
Okay.
Allies win.
Holy
What a
sh-
round. Holy shit.
I mean,
The
dude,
kid
not
still got
even
it.
is that a 1v3, but that's an impressive one. I mean, he's fighting two guys at mid, tags them both, does the 300 IQ play, and just runs for the solo guy at Akon, kills him, and gets the job done. Really well done.
Absolutely. And they knew he had a shotgun. They had to close the distance. That is
And he
a
did
tough
just
one
that.
to lose. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we were talking about that 7-7 round being a big one. This one could change things.
Absolutely. And Nitrix goes down early. Glad in a strong spot. Not out of hostage, though. Double up. That's exactly what janitors need. Because you win this round, that clutch literally doesn't matter. Harold's looking
Look
at
up.
someone. Yeah. Those old eyes, not always functioning.
That's a staple of our community. Every so often, you're going to get some of those, and you're just going to have to forget it happened.
Yep. Hostage with the A-roof presence. Nice shot onto Sixer.
Allies
Oh,
eliminated.
I didn't think he'd expect
Axis
Caseman to be
win.
there. That was a nice no-scope. And a huge bounce back. Hostage with a 4K of his own. Wasn't a clutch, but 11-9.
Yeah, that's big. We go from the tipsy 4K to the hostage 4K, and just like that, 11-9.
Ethic's just missing the shot. And that allows Hostage to get across. Glad does go down early in A, though. They had 3 cross speed. The mini map. That's a bit wild. You got
Yeah,
two
that's
balconies.
a rare sight.
Yeah, and I think Tipsy's. He almost read it, but him proning out there there might be some timing. Oh, and he catches Harold. Harold rotating, realizing they had 3 on one site, 1 on the other.
Explosives planted!
Tipsy really playing well. All down to hostage. This is a 4-on-1. A little bit more unbelievable if he gets this. He knows somebody's going to be in spawn.
And he's right.
Yep. Fortunately, he does catch out Sixer. He knew, and that's that situation where I know a lot of people are like, oh, don't peek, but if you're gonna peek, both peek at the same time from different angles, and you're just fine. That's better than not peeking, and let him isolate you.
Exactly. Either way, it was always going to be a lot to do for hostage, but once again, this is the 3rd or 4th round in a row with the early pick.
Yep. Catching nades. Oh, Harold goes down with a nade. Tipsy getting a bomb down. Oh, does not look up. Does force Glad to get a little active. Oh, he's got Sixer stuck there. Glad wisely backs out of that, because now it's a 3-on-3. Caseman going a roof. Oh, hostage reading the play perfect. Unfortunately, Ethics was not watching him.
Oh, man, that's a shame. That round totally falls apart. They get the 2 early picks, they get the bomb down, and that's a big one for Janitors.
Absolutely, that was really well played. Unfortunately, they were still transitioning to post-plant spots when they got caught out. Glad hit a couple shots, and then he moved, didn't re-peek. Ethics goes to help Sixer, who's stuck in a corner, and Hostage gets case-banned because of it. And again, dying to an early nade. The only reprieve is Hostage gets one of his own. Continuing his hot run of form. Harold getting a little aggro, absolutely punished by Sixer. Oh, Glad trying to wiggle the corner? It did not work. All down to Jay. Gets the first. 2-on-2. 2-on-1. Oh! On the land.
Jay!
That's definitely a headshot as well. All down to Jay versus Sixer. This is for the map.
Oh
Nice
my God.
play.
I mean, both of
Another
these guys
great
just
headshot.
trading insane plays, right? Sixer with the 3K into the site. He had the nade and then the 2 headshots, and then Jay steaming down middle. 3 headshots, and he's going to win the map for him.
Absolutely. Yeah, I didn't realize that one hit. I was about to say that hits on land, does not hit online, but strong showing out of Tipsy. Hostage again playing well. Glad sort of flying under the radar. On to Dawnville. This one is, it's what? Touge, Dawn, Rail. Oh, so we get to see
Touge
a
on
little bit.
rail and Dawn, kind of the opposite of Touge. I heard you guys saying earlier on,
Yep.
as the Touge pistol bash was going on, that it didn't really matter, and I agree. This one is going to matter a little more.
Yeah, this one matters a ton. Just if anyone's unfamiliar with the format, so it is not a best of 3. You play all 3 maps, and that is for points throughout the season. So we're going to rail yard no matter what. So you pistol bash every map for side. So this is a crucial one.
What I really found interesting about the last map is no one really lagged behind, and everyone kind of took turns having insane rounds. We saw a bunch of 4Ks from a bunch of different folks, and even that last round, Sixer just happened to be outshined by a great round from Jay at the end.
Yeah, absolutely. Hitting those headies and Yeah, really pushing his team over the finish line. Got a little dicey there, but Jander's able to close it out. That was a good showing from Up. I was interested to see how they would play. I know they probably haven't gotten a ton of server time with Trump traveling and everything. Like I was saying to Doug, I don't know if we've scrimmed Up since the season started. Maybe ever. So I'm not too familiar with what they're bringing out now. That was a positive start. Jander's definitely one of the top teams in the game, so. But let's see it on a more strat-heavy map, if you will, on Dawnville. Tujane's a little bit of a puggy thing. It can really, anything can happen. So let's see if they got their shit together on a much more difficult map, especially on the offensive side.
Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, I think if you're Up, you're going to take some positives out of that last map. I mean, I think there's really no reason to be down here. And the pistol bash, like we've said, this could start to tell the tale.
Absolutely. Yeah, you get janitors on defense, and they run out with a 5 or 6 round lead. It could spiral. Little smack. Up.
Allies eliminated.
All right.
Clearing house.
Win.
Up's going to start on defense. This is another map, and Jeremy, you mentioned it on twos, right? This is another map where janitors have a lot of nades from a lot of places to a lot of places, again. So I think if you're Up, you don't play, every standard spot. Obviously,
yep.
You never want to play the same spot every round, but I think especially against janitors is where you kind of want to mix it up.
Absolutely. You can't be sitting in the typical spots in Orf. You can't be sitting in White House in the normal spots. You gotta watch for those late church nades. Definitely headshot jump up. So let's see what janitors has in store as well. Let's see if they can put together something coordinated, because Dawnville's definitely one of those maps where you can't just run 5 separate places and win the round, like you kind of can in Touche.
Yeah, 100%. And I know you're a man who likes to run through hobo quick with the shotgun. I mean, if you're thinking about offense here, what I guess, and your janitors here as the favorite, how are you looking for them to start out?
I'd like something a little coordinated. Maybe take some Orf presence, and then rotate maybe back through mid. Maybe a nice little gate smoke. Get some Panzer control. Something, not just jam it down their throat, but get some map control, and then force them to rotate or over P. That's kind of what they're doing. Also, 6er on the shotgun. Caseman is scoping.
Yeah, we actually scrimmed them last week, and we also saw this in their week 1 match against Moo. Yeah, they run Case on scope and 6er on the shotty on this map.
Glad running over them. Oh, Nitrix. I think that was a spectator glitch there. The 6er catches them out. Glad having a great round. Literally just walked up. Muddy got the kill. There definitely seems to be a gap there in the defensive coverage.
Axis
Trump fighting for his life.
Allies win.
That's interesting. Bold strategy. I'm undecided if I like it yet. That first round, it didn't look good, but let's see.
Yeah, I mean, Glad just has a patented Glad round on this map, and even going back to his High Noon days, we always appreciated how Glad liked to play this map. It was always a little different, and in ways, it kind of set the meta.
Yep. Absolutely. Good early pick. Ipsy getting saved by the pole. Vertnade there. probably called out. Gypsy in a good spot. Good trade, though. Glad goes down. I like the little bit of aggression. When Caseman went down early, they didn't just turtle up. And that may save them the round. Sixer getting aggro. Oh, and the tag. That would have been a beautiful clip. He dies.
Gets a little greedy, though.
Yeah.
And let's hope that doesn't come back to bite him. I mean, obviously, you know, it's a 1v3. It's not the end of the world to die there, but it gives Jay some hope. And a nade.
And a nade and an opening. Does have to fight Ethics. Knows where Ethics is. Chucks a nade. Gets a tag. Ethics just playing with him. And all this time, Trump is rapping. Went to church. And Ethics goes down. I don't think he's going to expect Trump in church. Just completely bypassed him, though. Trump knows it's a fake, but doesn't really matter. Oh, can he catch him on the cross, though?
Yeah, he can still catch him. He does.
Nice. I got a little worried there. That was a little butt clincher. Squeaky
Yeah, I'm not
bum
gonna
time, if you
lie.
will.
I was super worried. I mean, after Sixer going down, kind of, you know, for free when he didn't need to, you definitely start to get worried.
Absolutely. A little bit slower of a round. I like that. No deaths early. No one dying to dumb nades. You have Sixer walking up mid-street. Glad again. Just walking out of church. Luckily, Sixer cleans it up. But Caseman not even getting the opportunity to scope. Getting taken off the board immediately.
Yeah, what I love about Glad there is it doesn't even look like he's doing anything special, but it's just the timing and knowing, you know, early call outs and where your teammates are, where you've seen or heard your opponents, it just leads to great timing in plays like that.
Yeah, you can't just walk out muddy with no coordination, no cover. You gotta have the smoke gate and ooh, who's that Trump eating a nade? Luckily for him, he survives. 4 on 3. They're in decent positions. Sixer does have a car top Panzer, that looks like. Fortunately, trying to get info, loses his head. Oh, Harold! Little one-tap. All down to Ethics. That did not look like it was anywhere near his head, but we'll take it.
Eliminated.
Ethics gets one, but
Allies
cannot
win.
get the second. I like that little gap. Yeah, that looked like it hit him in the shoulder, but goodbye.
I love it. It must have been the quote-unquote late flick, but yeah, Harry doing that with style right there, and Janitors is up 2-1 early on Dawn.
Absolutely. I'd like to see an adjustment here.
Yes.
Caseman not even being able to play most of these rounds. Let's see. There's a little set nade for the strap up boys. Not a good one. Doesn't land, but okay, so Ethics is back B. Got Tipsy prone on site. Much more passive play here. They're not going anywhere near. Ooh, Caseman catches a nade. He cannot catch a break. They're giving up a Werf, and they're putting Sixer float front Panzer back white.
Yeah, and I mean, he's going to make me keep saying his name, but the kills are just so key and so early. Glad with another nade kill.
Nice nade out of Trump, though. Again, Glad doing the same exact thing and does not get punished. Knows enough not to overextend. They're still in an okay spot for 3 players. Ethics gets Harold. They gotta win this battle on any site, though. Sixer just not ready with a shotgun. Ethics going for the hero play. Trump does get one in the meantime, though, so it's all down to Hostage. Hostage versus Trump, one-on-one. Oh, he's gonna get timinged. Trump's gonna get timinged. Oh, poor guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
He at least knows the bomb's going down.
Explosives planted.
Oh!
Sees Hostage. 2 chances there, really, to end this. A little bit of jet lag, probably.
Axis
Hostage
eliminated.
getting some info and
Allies
nice
win.
shot. You see the jump. Yep, there's the timeout.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised in a game like this, right, where every close round is going to matter, especially as the underdog. Having 2 chances is more than you're going to get a lot of the time, and unfortunately, that one does not go his way.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, I like the call. I like the timeout from up. Don't let it snowball. You're down 3-1 on the easy side. You got to change something up. Let's see if they have a plan B.
It's the right call, and against a team like Janitors, this is where you might be able to go into your old bag of tricks, right? We see people on new guns. Maybe this is where you say, hey, we've played the roles differently in the past. We've had Caseman on shotgun, Sixer on scope, Ethics can even scope. I think this is where you think about giving that a try.
Yep. And the tough part about that is that takes a lack of ego, and I don't know many a team that can do that. So, and as I say it, nothing changes. Let's see if the spots change. Oh, we got some aggression.
Yeah.
There's the change. Tipsy right up mid. But they're perfectly set up for it. And that's just a read out of Janitor. Say, okay, they call a timeout. They're going to try to do something different. Well, what haven't they done? They haven't pushed. So let's hold angles. Let them push into us. Kill them. Oh, Ethics gets... If I'm Ethics, I'm upset about that one. There's no way that was an on-purpose nade.
No, and I mean, if you think about it, they're executing it to perfection, right? I mean, not only is it the read, it's also the smoke on top of street. So that combined with what you said, I mean, they are playing this perfectly.
Caseman gets on the board, and Sixer's in there with a shotgun. Sixer gets out. He's chasing Harold. Harold's spamming, and Glad bails him out. But again, Glad in muddy.
Yeah,
Better round.
Glad in muddy. I mean, that's looking like it's going to be a spot named after him pretty soon at this rate. But not only Glad, Harry with a huge round there. You know, he gets that early kill, just playing patient, and then helps finish the round.
And very similar to Jane, where Doug read that Glad was going box roof almost every round. It's just a tendency play, and if it works, go for it. Tipsy just not ready for the aggression. I like the change of pace out of Hostage. And Sixer gets naded. Harold gets a great bolt shot. Caseman just kind of absolutely fucked there on the jump up. A shot from Trump. Double up. Keeping his team in it. Expecting Nitrix there.
Axis eliminated.
Nice shot on Nitrix. And that just a clean round.
It's such a clean round. I mean, they finally have finally has an answer for Glad, and it doesn't matter. Harry just comes in with the 3K out of Orf. I mean, clinical.
Absolutely. Trump doing his best to keep his team in it, but not enough. I'd like to see a read or a change up out of up.
Yes, sir!
Maybe some muddy presence. Maybe challenge Orf a little bit. They definitely seem to be very static and predictable. They did try the aggression, but it was telegraphed.
Exactly, and I mean, Tipsy actually once teammates with Glad in those high noon days, where they had some interesting setups. And I know Tip is a creative guy. I think this is where he needs to start going in the bag of tricks.
Absolutely. Matrix sees Case Man. Better. Much better. Catches Glad coming out of church there. Thrown him through the smoke. Fortunately, prone into 2 people. All down to Jay and Nitrix. They're decent spots, but Ethics, he's not going to expect Ethics to be there. And sometimes it may look stupid, but it being unpredictable is the way to go. As Trump cleans the other one up. That is a good adjustment. They read it. They knew what to do. They did get lucky that they went up early, but yeah, that was much better at up.
Yeah, Up finally able to stop the bleeding. I mean, if we're being honest, they're going to need about 5 more of those in a row, but you got to start with 1.
Absolutely. Can't get to 5 unless you start with 1. Glad early catching Sixer out. Just a menace in that church area. Really controlling that mid part of the map. Oh! Tipsy misses. Harold, old man reflexes, does not even turn around. Luckily, Glad is there and is able to take Tipsy down. Nice shot out of Ethics. 3-on-2. A little bit of chaotic start to the round. But Hostage is already through. I don't think Caseman's going to expect him to come in from behind. Does get upstairs.
No, I don't think he's going to expect him, and he can make a big difference from this spot.
Yep. Probably scared the living shit out of Caseman on that shot forward. Trump goes down. Now it's all down to Ethics. Interesting spot. Hostage very smart not to peek. Ethics really has to get this kill on Nitrix. And he does. Good read. And he has an idea and a nade. Oh, so unlucky. Just loses the battle. And that's wild, because if you watch that back from both POVs, the player that aimed lost the fight. The dude just
welcome
him on
to
the
Thompson
screen.
Gaming.
Yeah, the dude just keeping him on his screen killed him. That was a little bit of not the fundamentals, but it works. 6-2.
But it works.
Ooh,
and you know, as Harry opens up with a double, that last round, I mean, Hostage, he gets up into that top pants position, makes Casey wet his pants there. He shot off a shot just because of how scared he got, and he ends up clutching the round after that.
You gotta be careful with these old men. You can't be coming up behind them and scaring them like that. We'll lose somebody.
No, like Harry and Muddy, Case up top pans. You can't do that to these guys.
No. You gotta bash or make a step or something. Harold does go down. I did like the change-up. They did have Sixer in Orf. They moved the positions around a bit. Trump did get caught out. Oh, and Sixer moving around. You gotta stay mobile, and we both know that as shotguns on this map. You can't just set up a tent and hide somewhere. You gotta be mobile. They gotta always be worried that the next corner has a shotgun in it.
Yeah, and this is a back-to-back round where it goes from a 3v2 for Up down to a 2v1 against.
Yep. They're in good spots. He does catch out Nitrix on the rotate, and that's just not an easy fight. Nitrix went to the Doug School of Up Downing. But
yeah, I mean, I think if you're Up, it's tough sledding. I mean, this is not the side you want to be down 5 rounds on.
Absolutely. 7-2. Casey taking a tag. Again, not really knowing where that came from. Just fires a shot off in retaliation. Ethics goes down early and Tipsy catches a nade. And this opens that muddy mid push for Glad. That is exactly where he is. Oh, he gets Sixer. A shot from Trump. Caseman gets a kill on Hostage. Fortunately, Caseman does go down to Glad. Glad really being the difference maker here. 12 and 7. Top ranking in the server.
Explosives. Axis eliminated.
Oh, and Trump catches a nade in
Allies
the middle
win.
of nowhere. Oh.
Nice little vert, and yeah, I mean, you mentioned it, but there's really not enough good things that you could say about Glad right now. He is paving the way.
Absolutely, and it's simple. I mean, we're obviously it's easier for us to see, but it's simple Call of Duty. Taking map control, finding the gaps in the defense, and when the gap is that wide, it is very easy. They're down 3 players in the first 20 seconds. It's a 4-on-2. Ethics doing his best to keep his team in it. Good trade by Harold, though. Sixer and Harold. Shoddy v. Shoddy violence. Shot on a Sixer. Fortunately for him, he doesn't have another gun, so...
Axis eliminated.
ducking and diving and dodging.
Allies win.
Not enough
Yep.
for a shot on the Nitrix.
Yeah, you know, you and I are both familiar with that duck, dodge, weave, wacky, inflatable strategy there. Sometimes that's what you got to do with the shotgun and no secondary.
Absolutely.
4 nades to Muddy.
Nades to Muddy. Well, that is one way to keep them from getting into church.
Yep.
Nitrix catching Tipsy out. Hostage goes down, but just chaos here. Harold with a dead sprint through hobos. Oh, the timing. Sixer in just such an interesting spot here. Because it's such a wide open space that you wouldn't think a shotgun should be there. But because of the smoke, he can just roam and be a nuisance. And he catches Glad out. And all of a sudden it's a 3-on-1. They absolutely have to have this round to have any hope.
Yeah, to have any hope, right? And I really like that positioning from Sixer, and he's someone with the game sense that can definitely pull that off, even with the shotgun.
Absolutely. So that's what the kids are calling it now. Game sense. Good.
Oh!
Good enough. Sorry, I had to lay one in.
eliminated.
Sixer with the
Axis
4K.
win.
And he really keeps his team in the match.
Yeah, I mean, this is one of those, if you're on the upside, you're saying just one at a time, boys. Doesn't matter. We're on the hard side, sure, but let's focus on this next round. That's all we can do.
And that's my concern for Up. As a slower team, they're not... I wouldn't label them as creative. So it'll be interesting to see how they're able to dissect the defense here. And we got Ethics on the scope and Caseman on the shotgun, so a change of roles, probably something that should have happened on the other half. Tipsy going down early, and that is one thing that will absolutely stifle an offense, is losing someone in the first 20 or 30 seconds. You really can't die before the smoke blooms in the start of a round.
No, and they have 1 player in church and 2 players over towards Orf. Let's see if they can create an opening here.
Slow, patient play. Caseman trying to do his best Glad impression, but with a shotgun, so he doesn't exactly have the range. And it's being held perfectly. Nice spot out of Glad by Nitrix there in that back corner. Harold in a good spot.
Yeah, and they just get picked apart here, right? I mean, if you're janitors, you're up 9-3 going into German, you just say, guys, we just got to play default, play standard, hold our spots, and we'll be fine.
Absolutely.
Allies eliminated. Axis win.
Yeah, 10-3. Up in a world of hurt. Let's see if they throw anything different at us here on offense.
Sorry about that. Grab some water. But yeah, Trump going down early, not a great start. Ethics catching an aid. I'm glad aggro sort of spazzed out a bit. Losing the fight to Tipsy, very uncharacteristic, but still a 4-on-3. They have the positioning. Jay proned in a corner with a MP40. Name something more French.
It's pretty French, but you got to respect the 40. I mean,
Absolutely.
interesting play, getting a little creative, but let's see.
Well, Caseman had no idea.
None.
Tipsy reads it. Sixer gets a kill, and all of a sudden it's a 2-on-2. Hostage does catch him out, and all down to Sixer. Let's have a lot of the map to work, but Hostage is moving. Does catch Hostage out. Does have to get on his bike, though. Harold does have a Car 98. Oh, fires off the shot, so now he knows where he is. And what he has.
Explosives
Up
planted.
need this one. It seems like every close round has gone Janitor's way. They're going to need it.
Absolutely. Sixer getting the tag. And if you're up, if somebody's in a clutch situation, you want it to be Sixer.
Yes.
Sixer, hearing Harold make noise. Just saw a little bit of him. Harold fires off a shot. Getting as much distance as possible, but Harold just outplays him.
Yeah.
I don't know if he forgot that he had a Car 98 or what, but that was a good play.
Yeah, it's tough if you're Sixer, right? You gotta respect the shotgun, especially if you don't have one, or you know, or you're just gonna lose that. But yeah, the other side of that is Harry taking out the car, and it's 11-3.
Absolutely. The second you realize he's out of range and you had that was a great peek, great shot, and yeah, this one is slowly getting out of control. Sixer with a nice bottom. I think that's bottom Panzer nade. And again, Tipsy going down to a nade. Caseman getting picked. Now Sixer's down. It's not even 135 yet, and it's a 3-on-2 or 5-on-2. Great team play out of Glad there, saving his teammate's life.
Allies eliminated. Axis
And we are now on map point.
Yeah, and this is just the momentum building, right? I mean, it was already getting a little out of hand on the hard side, and I think if you're up, what all you're saying to yourself is each map matters, each map is a point, so it is what it is. On to the next.
Yeah. And also make it respectable. Round difference matters. You really gotta try not to let this one be a blowout. But Trump with some aggression, I like to see that. Catching Harold out in Orf there. Jay's in a good spot though, can see over the smoke. Glad with a little set nade.
Love it.
Let's see where this one goes. Is he gonna throw it?
And we got another 40 appearance. This time it's Hostage.
Oh, Glad's stuck. He's waiting for them to go to plant. Oh no! Poor
I
guy.
love this. You know what? But at the rate this round's going, he might not even have to throw it.
He's not. I don't think he's going to get a chance to throw it. Yep, I think he just threw it to not get stuck with it. Yep,
Yes.
that landed at sight. Trump bashing Nitrix. And Ethics gets the kill. All of a sudden, it's a 2-on-2. Jay in a good spot. Glad in an even better spot. All down to Trump.
it just seems like every Glad frag is an impact frag. He has made such a
Absolutely.
difference here on Dawnville.
Absolutely. Yeah, you talk about people getting cleanup frags or eco frags. These are impact frags.
Allies eliminated.
And that is the map,
Axis
13-3. And honestly, that's the duality of Up. An amazing game on Tujane, pushed janitors to their limits, and then just absolutely capitulated on the easy side on Dawnville.
Yeah.
I'd like to see a little bit more fluidity out of them. They're too stubborn. You could tell 4 rounds in it wasn't going to work, having Caseman's scope and Sixer Shoddy. But they really just sort of forced it, and they got punished. So let's see if they can bounce back. This will really speak to their mental state, because that's always something I worry about with Up, is they don't really have a vibes guy as much. So it's tough to see how they're going to react to getting pretty much their shit pushed in for what, 16 rounds?
Yeah, and I mean, you know, when you see it end the way it did, you know, going 0-4 on the easy side, at that point it's just all mental, right? I mean, I think they had already kind of given up on that map. Whether that's right or wrong doesn't really matter, as they can still pick up a point here.
Absolutely. What are your thoughts on Rail Yard as a fellow shotgun?
Rail is a passable map. I mean, I think if you're talking specifically shotgun, it might be in the mid to upper tier for us specifically. But my only gripe is I'm a OG Rail supporter, so you know I can only hype up this map so much as an OG Rail lover. But still, I don't think this map deserves some of the hate that it gets. It's definitely a solid map.
Yeah, I agree. I like I like the OG Rail. My problem was that A bomb site there's just too much shit. And I don't think they solved that. I think that back MG building needs to go. I think we need to bring we need to bring it in even a little bit more. And yeah, having that useless room to throw nades, it is what it is. The main problem with this map, that has always been with this map, is the verticality out of loft and being able to just up down people.
100%, and I'm not sure that they fully solved that with new rail, but nonetheless, Janitor is going to take down the pistol bash.
And that was all with Nitrix and Spawn shooting his blank pistol bullets at the wall.
I love that auto spec showed us his little painting he was making, bullet painting.
Yeah, absolutely, and that was because he was the only one shooting in the round.
Yeah, exactly.
So good for them. Good for them. So yeah, I agree. I think there should be more Russian maps. I'd even play Leningrad. I'd like to give that a fair shot. But yeah, the main issue with Rail has always been the loft, and I don't know if they've solved that.
Yeah, and I mean, a really nice shot from Nitrix to open the round. But speaking of Russian maps, we can shot Harry. How about a Russian train? There we go.
Yep. Absolutely. That would be fun.
That'd be great.
Yeah, the Russians had plenty of trains. There's trains on this map.
Yeah.
And I think the other problem that this map suffers from is Call of Duty 2 Smoke just really doesn't handle verticality well. It doesn't bloom up as high as it should, and it's much thinner. So there's a lot of dumb angles that seeing down into a smoke this map gives you that really just shouldn't. So, but I digress. Early rounds, good start out of Janitors. 4-on-2. Got Ethics and Trump trying to retake, or Tipsy trying to retake it, and they get nothing.
Yeah, and I mean, what are your thoughts on this? I mean, I know it's a question debated through all the ages always, but how do you feel this is in terms of Russian-sided? Is it a 7-5, an 8-4?
I think 7-5 is probably the two even teams. I think 8-4 is respectable, and then everything past that is an advantage, we'll say. Paceman scoping again. Up on the glitch. Sixer hunting his prey, unfortunately.
Yes.
Oh!
What?
Okay.
Allies eliminated.
Those are the halos that make you question your existence.
Yes. Yeah, you're wondering, wait, am I shooting blanks? Did I put the wrong bullets in? But yeah, that was a much better round. Good picks. And it really just came down to winning the early gunfights. Something else on this map that I've seen a couple teams try is waiting out that early defensive smoke. Oh, Tipsy taking down hostage very quickly. Wait out that front smoke and then throw your smoke. So the front hanger, wait out the defensive smoke, then push. It's an interesting play. Nade over. Sixer. Catching Harold trying to prone through the smoke.
Explosives planted.
Bomb goes down. 3 on 4. Glad holding the bomb site. But they have a good setup here. I like this. Glad's going to have to do some work. Nitrix taking somebody down. Jay getting a pick. And immediately going, hopefully, to help Glad. Apparently, Glad doesn't need it. Okay, Tipsy takes him down. 2 on 1, but no reason to peek if you're Nitrix here.
No, none at all. And the game changer of this round was that set nade when Glad was on site that landed in between the site and sandbags. That would have changed the entire complexion of this round, but instead, janitors hold.
Yep, and that is the thing. This map does require precision nades. You can't just sort of eyeball it. The nade has to land exactly because there's just so much shit in that bomb site that'll block a nade. Caseman missing the first jump. Not a great start. But we got Sixer already in. Harold not there to bail his teammate out and goes down for it, peeking one at a time. That is a big no-no.
Yeah, into the shotgun too. Probably the exact opposite of what you want to do there.
Ooh. Shot out of Tipsy. I do like Jay still putting pressure on the A site. Got to keep them honest. Got to keep them watching it. Don't let them stack the other site.
Allies eliminated.
And
Axis
not only are you absolutely correct, it's those little things that the top teams do that really differentiate you. And when you add up all those little things, like and keeping someone honest over there being one of them, it really, that's how you get the difference.
Absolutely. 2-2, up playing much better. I do like the bit of aggression here. They tried playing back, and that's the 2 rounds they lost. But they're not dying early to nades. This does seem like a much more poor of a spawn. Trump onto site with no smoke. And it actually kind of works out for him because he's got a bolt. Baseman killing Philip somehow.
Yeah, Sixer keeping the smoke. Interesting, but I like it.
But he goes down to that J lurk who's just keeping him honest. And because of Jay's consistent pressure, this is a 2-on-2. Sixer's not even in the game, and Trump goes down on the bomb site. So now Ethics has to worry about him coming up mid. He knows Jay's still alive, so he's worried about getting flanked.
Explosives
Nitrix
Pip
planted.
does still have a
calls.
nade, but doesn't use it.
Yep, Nitrix calls it early. Yeah, Tipsy of all people, I would assume, would have a nade from anywhere to land on that bomb site.
There,
Yep, there it is.
There it is. Speaking of the bomb site,
Yep.
I would have bet
wish
any
it had-
amount of money that it would have went.
Yep. Oh, that's a tough one for Nitrix, though, getting the
Yeah.
tag. Oh,
Yeah.
and that's a really off angle.
Oh man, you feel for Nitrix on that one because getting that kill instead of that tag, I mean, that round's probably going the other way.
No, absolutely, because you know where he's coming from. That allows that player to get off the bomb site and not get naded. Yeah, that's a tough one. Just blew his elbow off and paid the price.
And up, I mean, they're doing what they need to do so far. If they can keep this up, good things will happen.
Yep. I do like Nitrix calling him Belly Bandit Yipsy. Just a little mental warfare there. Shot out of Trump, but he catches a nade. Yipsy throwing an interesting little setty there that looks like it lands on the site. The shotgun, this is a tough spot. You don't want to be here. It's hard to
No.
get out.
Explosives
You got
planted.
no range, so now how are you going to push a site? You do have a smoke, so it does seem like they may be playing a retake.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like they are, but they're gonna need to use it. Okay, finally.
There it is.
Yeah, and I mean, not only do you hate being up into ruins with a shotgun when there's smoke, when you hear nades raining next to you, that's one of the worst feelings.
Oh, absolutely. He does have a bolt, though, which is going to give him some more leeway. Tipsy getting the good kill, but Harold run him down. 2-on-2. And they're doing exactly what they should, try to run
Someone's
Harold
gotta get
down.
on
They
it.
do. Yep. I don't think they're going to expect Jay. And Jay, so
What a
smart.
play.
Doesn't shoot
What
the
a
first
play.
guy. Shoots the bomb diffuser. Wins the round. That right there makes the difference between a really good player and just an average player. You can have all the aim in the world, but if you are brainless, Panther, it really is it doesn't matter.
I love that. I mean, he recognizes that opponent is not looking at him, and he knows he has the extra second and gets the round.
Getting hostage, getting run over.
Ooh. Trump and Nitrix going headhunting. Trump gets the better of him there. It's another 3v3. And the score is 3-3.
Absolutely. Glad in a great spot, though. I love this spot.
Yeah, this is one of the power spots on rail, and especially when your opponent lets you walk in like that. Whew.
Trump gets a good pick, but Jay just being an absolute nuisance back here. And this is a tough clutch from Trump. They can really be anywhere.
Axis eliminated. Allies win.
Yep, and just as we were praising Glad on Dawn, it seems like Jay is going to be the main man here on rail.
Sixer again with the aggro, but Harold beats him there. And that aggression is great, but it has to be coupled with some nades that slow them down and not allow them to get into lumber room.
Absolutely. When you just have one of the two, it often ends like it just did.
Trump having a really good round. Aceman goes down to the up-down of Nitrix, but Trump playing an absolute turret. Oh, and he gets naded again. He's about to get back on a plane and go back to Europe, where it is safe and there is no set nades. Just
Nothing
beers.
raining from the sky.
Yep. Just beers
Jay.
and free healthcare. Nice little vert nade.
Axis eliminated.
Tipsy goes down.
Hey. I mean, that's the third round in a row where he's just making his presence felt. I mean, everything Janitor's side is flowing through Jay right now.
Absolutely, and you get a lot of people who play that off-site that it's tough. It's feast or famine. You may get nothing. You may get no kills. But he's staying active, he's changing up his position, and he's making sure he's making an impact, and that's huge. Ooh. It's a kill on Tipsy, and now A's open, so now they have to pull people off. And it really gives them so much more space. What saved them was Sixer killing...
Hello?
If you're Casey, you gotta know. Is Sixer
Hello?
killing Lab? You gotta know he's there. You gotta know it.
I mean, if Hostage can get up into this second floor, he could have the round.
Absolutely, it's such a menace spot.
Oh, it's planted great for him, too. He can even peek out.
Oh. Yep, and if you're ethics, you gotta go up and get him.
Yep. Ugh. Oh, man, that's such a power spot on this map, and I mean, you were kind of alluding to it earlier, right, with how powerful it was. I mean, it single-handedly wins the round. I mean, I think, like, you're actually a favorite in something ridiculous like a 3v1 and even some 4v1s if you can just get up there. Like, it's insane.
Because they have to come get you, and they don't have time.
Yeah. And when that MG can hit the site, I mean, geez.
Yeah. That's the other thing. On top of all of that, there's an MG up there. See if they make any adjustments. Ethics getting a little aggro. I like it. Trump catching another nade. Little too greedy out of Ethics. Now Hostage is playing the menace. Tipsy running for his life. Sixer taking out Harold.
I mean, Janitor's teamwork just outshining right there. You could just see how well they work together. And even though Up actually has a decent game plan here compared to Dawn, just can't seem to get anything going their way.
Absolutely.
But Sixer, he's going to make a chance out of this from a 3v1 down to a 1v1. He picks up a nade. And the opponent is not in trip window. He's going to... Oh, he is in trip window. Oh.
No.
He's not.
He was in the trade.
What am I looking at? I don't know what I'm looking at, but he actually had a chance there with his opponent not in trip window, but can't make it happen.
But that's the thing, is just the fear of him being up there forced him to waste his nade on that spot.
Yeah.
And it wins them the round. Another good round out of Jay. We'll take a little scoreboard check. Jay, no surprise on the top. Sixer having a great game as expected. Pretty even across the board after that, though. Tipsy does get hostage, which is huge. Sixer runs Harold over again. Glad trying to timing Trump. Dodging a nade, doesn't flinch, hits the no-scope. And this round is falling apart. Once they lose that sight, they're very fragile. That takes a shot for his trouble, but stays up. tries to walk to south box, finds out a teammate's there, and sort of
Axis
gets
eliminated.
lost, but gets that last
Allies
kill.
win.
8-3. Much cleaner out of Janitors.
So much cleaner. I mean, they're just it's the teamwork aspect that's making the difference. And don't forget, Up was up 3-2. Janitors 6 in a row. We have XLZ in the chat, a 44 enjoyer saying, not 144 on Axis. This is diabolical.
Absolutely. And Trump picked one up just to appease him. And there's the kill. Takes down Harold. Tipsy wins that fight in at the A-bomb site. Ooh, Sixer saw what he wanted. Nitrix goes down though. Caseman up at South Box with the scope. Interesting.
Ooh.
No longer alive. Glad using a bolt. Very rare you will see this.
Yeah.
But little fake of the bomb site and got them moving a lot. They did narrow down where he was. Oh, dodging a nade.
Oh,
Oh!
no way.
eliminated.
Oh, my God.
Tipsy, nice shot. He absolutely had it. He absolutely had it. That really just... The second he dodged the nade, it turned into a Wawa game. A 2-on-1 Wawa.
Yeah, exactly. Box and tank. I mean, you know, you said it. 8-4-7-5 probably, but I think the problem if I'm up is the way that you got 4, and I know numbers are numbers, right? 4 rounds is 4 rounds, but the way that you got to 4, not ideal. I just hope that doesn't seep, that loss of confidence doesn't seep into the second half.
Yeah. Let's see what they got on the offensive side. Let's see if Up has anything up their sleeve. Their offense on Dawnville is lackluster. Ooh, Hostage just smoking Harold. Sixer out on the bomb site. Glad using a shotgun.
Let's go. So
Just-
not only Up switching roles, we got Glad on the shotgun here. So Janitor's switching it up.
Yep, and you got Ethics. That's always the worst when you're watching flank and all of a sudden all 4 of your teammates are dead in the first 30 seconds.
You know, one might call you a baiter, but you know it's not justified in this instance.
Absolutely. Your retort is just stay alive for more than 30 seconds. And I won't
Please.
have the opportunity to bait you. Good spots. Hostage in a tough spot. Fortunately, there's just
Allies
so much of
eliminated.
the map Ethics has to worry about.
Axis win.
Goes down.
It just feels like, you know, Janitors turn the jets on Dawnville, and it feels like they haven't let go of that gas pedal this entire map.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh,
I'm really looking for Up to show me some guts, some heart, and stay in this, but it has been a tough one. World going down. Hostage getting 2 though. Ethics late peak gets 2. Didn't expect Glad to be there, but Glad with a bolt. Not his favorite
Eliminated.
position.
Axis
I
win.
guarantee you he did not think Glad had the shotgun there.
no, and you know, I wasn't too worried about it either until you hear that weapon switch.
Yep.
A little scary. You're like, what are you switching to?
Absolutely. Some 2 very good 2Ks there. It looks
Yeah.
like Jay's playing that flank side on defense as well, which is good. I mean, you know it. You know what the tactics are. You know what people try to do. So I do like that play. Gender's much more aggressive. They are crossing. They're getting to lumber. They're getting to MG the different spots. Glad taking Trump down. Sixer? I don't know where that lands. Fortunately, not anywhere near anyone. Ooh, a little pre-fire through smoke. Understanding your angles. Looks like the shoot and get out. Don't give him time to get a little heady. Case taking out Harold. Caseman still scoping. Gets Glad as well. It's a very winnable round here. 4 on 2. And Sixer kept the smoke. Sixer just running at him with a shotgun. Ethics hit. Catches Jay out. That is that's interesting. So Up is not throwing a smoke front ruins.
Yeah, and they did that on defense too. We saw Sixer hold it. It's not something I've seen a lot or much of, but you know, it will change things up. So hopefully that gives them a little bit of an edge.
Ooh, Hostage just timing a bit. Oh. Gets 2. Luckily, Trump able to recover. Harold backs off now that he's lost all his backup. Doesn't want to get naded.
Yeah, it's a huge 2K from Hostage, and one you really don't want to let him have. It's one of those where you know how deadly the aim punch is in this game. It's one of those if you just hit one of your first couple shots, you know he's just gonna miss with that aim punch. And Harry with another one tap, bringing it back to Tujane with the grand.
Ooh. He's in a tough spot. Not really getting out of this. Unfortunately, Trump gets taken down. Nitrous protecting his teammate. That was a really good shot. 11
yeah, and I mean,
5.
Everything textbook so far, and this is also not Janitor's favorite map at all. I mean, I'm pleasantly surprised with how they look on it.
Absolutely. And Up looked just a little bit lost, a little bit rusty.
They're gonna try this A hit.
Tipsy goes down, but they're not
it just
ready
gets
for
shut down.
There's 2
the
people to
3K.
be there. 3K from Hostage, and they're just walking at him.
Not like this, Jeremy.
Oh, getting map point of an absolutely failed rush.
Allies eliminated.
Oh, and he gets a 4K with the jumper.
Win.
Again, did not look like a headshot at all, but gets the kill anyway. 12 to 5. And if you're Janitors, you close this out, you can say business done. Tujane is one of those maps where anyone can get some rounds. You go from the upside, you're a little bit more worried about this. You'd be hoping to get a couple more rounds off this team, but you know what you got to work on. Caseman getting a good early pick on Harold. It's a 3-on-3. Unfortunately, who is that? The Jay is completely flanking them. He's coming through their spawn.
Ooh, he's literally in their spawn.
Yep. All Nitrix needs to do is stay alive.
Yep. Hold them right there.
Jay, you need to look up.
Explosives planted.
Jay.
Oh boy.
Jay.
Oh boy. He's.
Oh, great play. It's a kill. I'm sure Caseman was like, "What the fuck? Why is he there?" And he loses.
Allies win.
Oh, that was a 2-on-1 opportunity that he just didn't get because he didn't look up. You gotta at least check that as you're coming through flank.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you're Janitors, I mean, you can afford to have a sloppy round here or there. You got 6 more match points, and you know they came into this match dropping a map to Modern last week, so they sit at 8-1 and 1 lost.
They lost 2 maps to Modern.
Yeah, Up did, but I think Janitors also lost.
Oh yeah, Janitors lost one. Yeah. So yeah,
and so, yeah, I mean, for them to come back and look like this, I mean, it's encouraging.
Yep, it's a good bounce back. Sixer goes down, all down to Ethics. The only hope they have to extend this. And honestly, I'm not going to lie to you, not to be a dick, but 6 is generous. They really just never looked like they were in this match.
Yeah.
Allies eliminated.
Yep.
Complete control.
There it is.
Glad takes them out. Full scoreboard check. Sixer playing well. Nitrix having a good second half. Jay had a great first half. And that's all you have at 3-0. Tujane was interesting, and the other two really were a little bit more one-sided than we'd hope, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I
So
I expected a little more out of Up. I know, obviously Janitors come in as the favorite. They're favorites to win that group. It's, probably going to come down between them and Apes for that 1 and 2 seed. But, if you're Up and you're fighting for that 3, 4, 5 seeds in Group A, every map matters, and to just come out flat on Dawnville and then kind of repeat the same thing on Rail is tough to see.
absolutely, absolutely. So that'll do it for us tonight. So tomorrow night's going to be a dumpster fire. Just strap in. We have the Panther decision stream that you all have been waiting for. So strap into that. That'll happen tomorrow. Then Sunday, we are going to try to cover the U.S.'s first game in the Nations Cup. And that is earlier in the day. And then we also have the Eric and Panther Cup that is running for some of our newer teams, which will be great. Get them some experience, some confidence playing against people around their skill. So that'll be good. So plenty of coverage. So absolutely tune in for that. Thank you for joining me, Telly. Any last words?
No, I'm we'll see what happens tomorrow. You're going to be a part of that, right? You Mikey,
Yeah.
John. I'm sure you got special guests planned too.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
me and Mikey will be the hosts. John will be there, unfortunately. And then we have some special guests, some nonsense, some visuals.
Yeah.
I made Mike buy a webcam, so you'll get to see both of our faces tomorrow.
Oh man.
And so that'll be a fun one. So if you're sitting at home on the couch just jerking it, grab some beers and drink with us tomorrow. So yeah,
No, that sounds good. Awesome, Jeremy. It's been a pleasure.
Round
always a
one.
pleasure.
We've been doing more and more of these, and it's
Yep.
always fun, buddy.
Absolutely. Love to have you. And it was fun. Wish the matches were a bit better, but that's how it goes online. And that is it from us. We will see you all tomorrow.
Don't watch me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Take my eyes open to force reality. Why can't you just let me eat my weight in glee? I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles,